Good afternoon. Welcome to the Another Life by the Brisk Infosec. I am Abhishek Kokate, the client advisor for Brisk Infosec. And thank you so much today for all of you for joining us today live on today's afternoon. Today we have selected a very important yet a very neglected topic. But before I come to the topic, I want to tell you a small story. We all have gone to school, 100%, all of us. Now, in the school, whenever the teacher used to teach a curriculum, we always used to say, yes, I know it, we know it, I know history, I know geography. A teacher will be in doubt, do we really know it? How was it tested whether we know something or we really don't know? There were assessments, there were examinations. During this examination, we'll write question answer. Teachers will evaluate and then they give a score. In that score, we really understand what we really understood is true or not. What I wanted to say, assessment forms a very important part for whatever we do in life, where we are today and where we want to be in life. Now, let's take that example and stretch a bit and take it to the company's level. Companies, when they start, they have got different departments: human resources, a development department, finance department. Almost all of them have got SOPs, standard operating procedures. Company is expected to perform as per the SOP. When you ask the employees say, yes, it's going well, we are following everything. What does the company do in order to understand whether the employees are really following it or not? They do a third party audit. Somebody from outside the company comes, they go through all the processes, they test, and then they come back and tell the manager, you know what, you guys are having this gap, this is where you are, this is where you should be, you guys are not following ABC. Company takes that assessment in order to mature the organization. Underline the word mature. That is how it goes ahead. Again, assessment forms a very important part even in the company's growth also. So today, as we are here, we're going to talk about a very important assessment. And now we are talking already, we are already aware of ongoing Ukrainian war. And in that war, even before the war was started, Russian cyber attacks started on Ukraine. Now, let me tell you one thing very honestly. It is not just that the Russian cyber attacks were targeting the government installation of Ukraine. No, they were attacking even the private individuals, the private companies, the private banks. So one thing is very clear. Even before the earlier times, the normal warfare will start, missiles will be sent on other countries. But today's world, when the war starts, the first one that starts is online, the cyber warfare. And anybody in the opponent country can be attacked. It can be you, it can be me. And companies are very intelligent and they're investing their hard earned money, their resources, their investment in buying those phenomenal products that will help them protect against any kind of attack. But what happens later? After taking the products, does company really implement it? How much they are doing it? Who is going to check whether how far they are using those resources to the fullest? Because when the renewal comes, they again keep on investing. So for that today, we have brought on a very important guest and our founder, Mr. Arul Therber Thomas, who is going to join us today.
Hi everyone.
I just a minute. Okay. Ah, so we have today with us our guest, Mr. Arul Selvar Thomas, the founder of Brisk Infosec. He himself is a big time in cybersecurity scene. He's going to tell us and he's going to make us understand why a third party maturity audit is very important when you go and buy a cybersecurity product. Arul, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you for the opportunity.
No problem. Arul, my first question is, why do you think it is so important than ever to have a third party maturity audit for organization who buy cybersecurity products?
It's a great question, Abhishek. So first of all, I just want to explain about what is third-party assessment. Now, as a cybersecurity company, we are engaging with a lot of customers for auditing their web application, mobile application, cloud, infrastructure, and all as a third-party people. They have developed something and they just hire another third party to see that as a third eye perspective. Is there any best practices are missing? Is there any security issues are available? Like we just engaging with the customer and we are trying to identify all those things according to the standard. We are help them to secure the same. On today subject, is it a third party audit is really required for the product implementation is a very big time question.
Yes.
Because any company they are undergoing with a lot of audits. It may be the
Yep.
HR audit, asset
Right.
audit, and finance audit, and ISO related audit, any HIPAA and compliance related audit,
Right.
depends on whatever the way they are having. Every audit is touching the security, every audit touching the product as well, but the problem is the breadth would be available, depth will not be there. So because of that, even though the products are available, these audits are always filed whether that product is properly implemented or not. So you can take example like a SIM, deception technologies,
Good.
any kind of the the out of the box security assessment based solution. It is going like that because people have a mindset like, if I have more costliest product which is listed in the Gartner and which is listed in any of the big page, and it would be providing the better security. That was a thought we are having. By investing is that people are forgetting about that. But here the in a cybersecurity, investing is not a matter. How you are extensively covering across your organization and creating the maturity is very important. To identify that maturity, definitely the third party, independent third party auditors should be invited. They have to review that implementation in a proper manner so that it will helpful for the organization in various perspectives.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Arul. Yes, people are ready to spend so much on these technologies. If they really have want to understand, as you rightly said, the length, they know the breadth, the depth, they really need to invest in this. Now, let me take you to my second question, which is very logical. I'm having a company. Why is it? What if I ignore this audit? What am I going to lose? I don't want to do it. So, what do you think am I losing by not doing it?
It is a good question because once the product, these kind of search product, right? Take example, if there is a SIM solution is as an example, and one of the employee definitely they will do some ROI and they will do some analysis, they will do some POC. Based on that, they picked up the product and they start implementing along with the support whatever they are having. These are the products are coming up with a lot of restriction respect of the support, only the implementation level of support, sometime maintenance support, sometime based on your tickets they will charge you for the support. So all those questions are coming into upfront during the time of purchase of the software itself. So we always as a everyone want to go with the less price methodology. Because of that we will ignore some of the support related stuff, and we completely trust the words of the employee, and they will go with the product subscription with a limited features or limited support module. Because of that, it is more dependent on the employee who is sitting in the company. If the company if the person left out in the sense, absolutely the product would be trying to cater to another one guy. The guy may not understand in the sense, that's going to be the dead investment again. So that's why these are the things we are seeing in a long time, almost a 2 to 3 years with the various companies are started to invest on the technology. They are not invest on the team, invest on the people.
Correct.
Because of that they are losing whatever the money they are having. So and also they are not getting the maturity as well because it's not implemented properly. This is a small scenario I just want to highlight.
Absolutely, I completely agree. Companies are ready to invest on the products and technologies, and really they're not worried on implementing on the people. Absolutely right. Thank you so much, Sharul. Let me ask you a very, very important question, a layman question about the third party maturity audit for cybersecurity products. How does this work? Can you explain us how this process happens?
Yeah, sure. So, this specific third-party maturity audit on the any specific product, there is a GRC team and technical team. They will be work together. They will come up with the toolkits, and they will come up with a lot of logical and features based checklist. They will prepare, and they will come up with each questions like uh, four level of points. Okay, four, there are four levels would be available, whether they are just a basic or intermediate or advanced or mature, like there are four levels would be there. Every question they have to answer, and they have to choose that maturity. Those maturity will be audited by our technical team. Are they really implemented or not? So that the compliance wise, we can able to get the score, the overall score, what is the maturity we are getting. Second thing is where the product is really facing the problem. Is it because of the less resource, or the resources doesn't have an idea to do that, or that product is not properly supported by that OEM, or is there any other better product is already out there compared to this product, and respective of the UI and respective of the customization, how extend it is flexible, like lot of scorings would become, and it will present to the top level executive. So this will help them to come up with the right figure to take a decisions accordingly.
Thank you so much, Arul. Absolutely. When we show the figures to the top management, that is a point where we get approval. So yeah, this is a very important point. Arul, I just wanted to ask, what is the cost benefit of it? Like, what is a company gaining by doing this one, and what is the cost benefit of it?
And now the cybersecurity solution now coming up with the latest trend, like every solution based on the cloud based.
Yep.
So when it's coming to the cloud based, there are generally any product you take, it may be the SIM or any product.
Yep.
So it will come up with a three different cost, which is a resource cost. Second one is the software cost.
Right.
Third one is the cloud cost. So
Correct.
these are the three costs.
Correct.
As we already discussed, there is a scenario. If the proper people are not available, in the sense, end of the day, you are paying the whole year of the cloud cost, and you are paying the whole year of the license cost,
Correct.
and you can't escape from that. So we should have a proper methodology, like how to review such kind of audit, sorry, such kind of implementation, so that you can minimize your spending and you can maximize your revenue. So that is a major thing, major cost benefit you can see that, because these are the products every company is going to implement to get the ROI, return on investment only. If you can justify it is not going to happen mid of the year itself, you can give up and you can come away, and so that you can save some lot of money, right? So
Yep.
that way it will help you a lot.
Yes, absolutely. Once the picture is clear, how much benefit I'm going to get, what is the return of investment I'm going to get, then
Yeah,
it's very easy to understand how much I should invest, how far I should invest. Makes sense.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Arul, for that one. Now that's bring me to a very layman question. Will this audit recommend any better product or any better services than the existing? If example, I'm existingly having service A of SIEM, and when you go through this third party audit, would you recommend us, like, which is another one to take? What are the levels to take? Is there any better product, better services available?
Sure, that roadmap will be definitely derived. Concept of this audit is not to recommend another product. The concept of the this kind of assessment
Okay.
is without pushing the team into another level of big investment. Whatever the product you are having, whatever the services you are having, with this, how efficiently you can improve yourself, how to maximize the benefit, whatever the subscription you are having. So
Right.
that is the level we are trying to push it. So this is one of the hard solving problem, but this is the problem we're trying to solve here. Going to the another product is a very easy decision,
Correct.
but again, if you are going to focus on face on the same kind of problem again for next product, how long we are going to change the product? It is not
Correct.
possible, right? So we
Yes.
have to go with the maturing the product what we are having.
So basically, you're trying to say is that what we can do with what we have,
Yeah,
rather than keep on changing stuff, because every time we will say, okay, that is a better thing coming out. Then every time in mobile also, a latest one comes. So that doesn't mean you abandon what you have. With
yeah,
what you have, in that what you can use it to the 100%. Correct?
you're
Yeah.
right.
Thank you. Arul, one question. Does Brisk Infosec is having this services with them of the third party maturity audit?
Yes, we are doing it for almost 2 years, and we are working with a lot of customers to reviewing their SIEM implementation
Wow.
and DLP implementations, like whatever the security level of implementations they are doing, and we are engaging with them, and we are helping them with the quarterly audit and half yearly audit or yearly audit. Generally, this kind of audit reports will help them a lot when the C-level executives are coming together for the budget
Correct.
discussion or strategy discussion. For
Absolutely.
that time, these reports would be help them a lot. So that way we can able to help. Yes, we do provide such kind of services.
So they are very happy with the services. How are they saying? What is the response?
Yeah, response is awesome. It is like the customers can easily understand which area they are actually lagging, because all the audits are focusing on the breadth. Again, it's not a
Correct.
depth, because most of the time we could see that once we do the audit in the more depth level, we are getting lot of surprising results which is doesn't known by their technical team itself.
Wow. Ooh.
Once technical team know, then only management knows, right? So
Correct.
that kind of
Absolutely.
problem is coming. It is a common problem in every organization, because such kind of audit is not conducted. Because of that, they are not aware about that. They are having the misconception like they are the best company, they have a best people, they have a best process and
Right.
all, but it's not always right.
Absolutely. This takes away the misconception that we are the best. We can all in cybersecurity environment, especially, we can only make layer on layer security better. Nobody can ever claim that we are 100% safe. Our solution is 100%. And
Yes.
this assessment definitely helps us to have a relook of at it.
Yeah.
So that brings me to the final question: the money part. So what does the companies are looking at if they are going to try and investing for the third party maturity audit? What kind of numbers or figures they should look at in investing?
It is actually based on what product they want to audit, because it is again T&L model. I would say the customer. I will give small idea like
Okay.
if you are investing for investing for one product for the X amount, you just please have another 5 to 10% of money for the same product separate, and you can use that for the maturity audit. So I would say on the product cost, the 5 to 10% you can definitely use it for the quarterly audit or half yearly audit, yearly audit put together. This will give you a lot of depth. This will set straight lines for your own team, your own technical team, as well as how you have to strategically take a decision. Because now the products are coming up with a cost benefit perspective. They are coming and selling the product for the 3 years and 5 years for the
Wow.
less cost.
Yes.
But for, comparing to the 1 year, it would be more costly. So customers are directly purchasing the 3 years. They're
Absolutely.
not they're not actually worried about whether that specific product definitely fits in our operating model or not, in our
Correct.
network or not. They are not worried about that.
Absolutely.
They are seeing only the demo. They are just comparing with the top competitors and cost and all. And if they have a good business this year, and if they have budget, they will directly go for it.
Correct.
And then only they are going to start. They are started to listen, understanding like, okay, this product may not fit for our organization for after 1 year. But
Wow.
the payment already done. So
Correct.
another 2 year, the
You
cost,
have to use it.
it's gone is gone, right? So
Yes, absolutely.
all those things would be protected by the vendor as part of the terms and conditions, so we can't do anything. So
Correct.
better to have some 5 to 10 percentage of amount on your
Correct.
product to make sure it is implemented properly in your organization. And before renew it also, you can have those documents that would be help you to improve your overall process.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Arul. It's very clear that rather than just merely going out for a subscription of 2 to 3 years and locking yourself out on the cost, it's better to do this audit so that you know you really need it, how many years you need it. It gives a clear, crystal picture.
Yes.
So, yeah. So Arul, this was our questions today on the part of the third party maturity audit for the cybersecurity product. I really like to thank you for coming live today and helping us understand this perspective. And as you rightly said, Risk Infosec is offering. So anybody here who has any plans, please ping us here on our channel on LinkedIn Live or on Risk Infosec page, and definitely we'll come back to you, helping you out more on the third party audit for the maturity audit for the cybersecurity products. Thank you so much, guys, for all of you attending for this live, and see you by next week, next
Thank
to
you.
next week again with some very important, very important. Yeah, to see you next week around for something very important topic that is going to create more awareness. I think this is what we do every life of our brisk infosec page, to make sure that we aware, we educate, because at the end of the day cybersecurity is all about creating awareness. The more aware you are, the more steps you're going to do to protect yourself, and protecting you and protecting your digital asset is what we are here for, each time, every time. Signing off, this is Abhishek. Thank you again. Yours, and this is from Brisk Infosec, your cybersecurity partner, the trusted one. Thanks a lot. See you next week again with something amazing topic. Bye bye. Stay safe online.